Hello everyone, today is it's actually Monday the 10th that this chart I'm going to show you. I've been doing some testing and research, and this chart was traded live today, a combination of automation and hybrid, and hung in with the trade, and it hit its $2,000 goal with a couple of ticks slippage. Now this template is different than the Super Renko 33. I believe I found a better alternative to the Super Renko 33, and it's a Uni Renko chart, and I'm not going to reveal the exact settings right now, but I will make it available to BWT clients. Anyway, this chart I believe is superior to the Super Renko 33, and I'll explain why. It just has better movement and formation, and especially on the BWT Core. The BWT Core is one of our best indicators. It's phenomenal, it's accurate, it is always reliable, especially if you're trading the open. These trades back and forth between the upper and lower hot zones and to the midpoints are pretty reliable in terms of probabilities. But after that, after the recalculation at 10:30, you can see that the core levels were achieved or intersected many times. This is a great time frame for showing the core levels. Trading this kind of chart on the core levels as opposed to minute bars. And I just want to talk about that for a second. I want to bring over a minute-based chart. And the problem you have with a minute-based chart is this is that this is a 3-minute chart. So on a minute-based chart, you've got to take the trades at these tails, and that's a little harder to do than looking at signals on this chart, where the first blue or red bar is often a viable signal. So this is the precision trend indicator, and the Autotrader also responds to these trades. So with a combination of whether it's automated or hybrid trading, these moves become earlier to enter and more tradable than big long bars like this. But some traders prefer this. It depends on what kind of trader you are. Once you got to 10:30 here, there was a fantastic move. First blue bar on the 3-minute chart went all the way to the extended high, which is the cyan colored line, and you can see that prices stalled there. And then eventually we had a big sell-off here, a test, and then another sell-off, and then another test. So trading between the expected high and the extended high, just trading the core levels up here, back and forth between the expected and extended high, yielded a potential of quite a lot of profits here. On this chart that I traded, again, I'm in Hawaii and I don't trade till late in the day, and I basically turned it on here, and I missed the short, but I manually entered short here. Actually manually entered here. So this was a combination of hybrid trading, but this hit my goal nevertheless. And what I was paying attention to was this kind of back and forth between the core levels. And on the minute-based chart, I did notice that at 2 o'clock, this was the third test of this level, and it made a lower high. And this is about where I took that trade and hit the $2,000 goal. So this is quite phenomenal. Now, I came about trading this chart by running some back testing, which I normally don't believe in, but I was looking for the best start time, and this is what I found. This Super Renko chart is the Super Renko 33, and it's going back 120 days. And here's the performance report. So it's pretty respectable. Only a profit factor of 1.35, 56% profitable. The max drawdown was 17.5 over 120 days. That's a little on the high side, more than I'd like to see, but the equity curve looks like this. You can kind of see the drawdown here. Now, compared to the Uni Renko chart, there's a couple of big differences. And let me just bring this. So compared to the 33 Super Renko, there's some huge differences. First of all, the drawdown is 1/3. It's only 6,900 versus 17.4. The profit factor is 161 versus 1.35. And the profit is just slightly different. Now, both of these charts, and there's a 65% win rate versus 56. and the number of trades is less on this chart. So all the way around, it's far superior. Both of these charts start trading at 9:30 and 25 seconds, but the optimum time for the Uni Renko chart is actually 9:38. When I ran this test, I spent several hours on this, and I tested every minute up to from 9:30 to 10 o'clock as a start time, and 9:38 was the best time over a long period of time. And it makes sense because it gives the market 8 minutes to settle down from the open. Now here's what happened. I'm going to refresh the chart here. So I get a little bump in performance, but let's look at the strategy performance report. And what we have is a profit factor of 1.7, which is very good. 66.75% profitable trades. The drawdown still at 6,700. Now contrast that to the 33 Super Renko, and there's just no comparison. The average trade is $10 higher as well. And let's look at the equity graph here. This compared to the 33 Super Renko, far, far superior. Now what's interesting about this is that I traded this a few days ago after I ran all these tests, and the first day out of the gate was a winner. So far the real-time performance has supported my testing, and this one traded fully automated starting at 9:38 and turned out to be a winning day. Okay, so coming back to this Uni Renko chart with the core levels here, I can't overstate how good the core levels are combined with our price action and swing indicator and our Globex levels and the ability to plot the European levels. It's just a fantastic indicator, and there's a good chance it would improve your trading. It certainly has mine. The ability to exit contracts at the core levels is just unmatched and makes catching big moves possible if you have the patience. But this particular bar type and size does a great job on the core levels. It's great with the Autotrader. It's great if you trade manual or hybrid. And anybody that's trading minute-based charts, you will get better entries on this chart. Or if you're trading bar types that look like this. Our BWT Renko, I believe, is a superior choice than the Ninja Renko, for example. Again, I've compared these, and I will get better entries every time with the BWT bars. This chart, as opposed to your bar setups that look like this, you're always really late to the entry here. It's kind of similar to this, but I never could get really good results on this kind of a chart. Okay, Apex Trader Funding was still 90% off when I checked today, but it's going to end any day now. So the link is in the description below. You can still get 90% off at least for another day with Apex Trader Funding. That's all for this video. Check us out at bluewavetrading.com. Please leave a comment. Please like the video. It helps us if you like what we're doing. Otherwise, see you in the next